every year. We got a broker call live. Let's do it.
I'm doing great. I was calling you about the property at the Magnolia Apartments, 56 units.
We are under letter of intent and initiating a contract.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I will reserve the right to follow up on you with that. Follow up with you on that is okay. Do you have any other multifamily assets that you are marketing currently?
I have one potential off-market deal. I actually just a longtime client of mine, and he's contemplated selling. And I just texted him this morning to see if he was a serious seller or not. It's probably a similar size property. I want to say it's around 60 units, spread over 3 different properties that are in proximity to each other.
Okay.
Is that something that might be of interest?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, that's always I prefer off-market properties, so it's interesting that you say that. How define the proximity? Do you know how close together they are?
I'd say they're within a mile of each other.
Oh.
Two of them are right next to each other. The bulk of the units are together, and then the other is just kind of a side property that I think has, I'm going off memory, so don't hold me to it. I want to say the other one has like 12 units, but it's in the same general area. So from a management perspective, it's super easy.
Yeah, no, that sounds perfect. Now, it's funny. I'm doing a lot of networking here. Where my team and I are actively pursuing assets in Tennessee specifically, but when I wrote your name and number down, I wrote Magnolia Apartments, and I don't know if that's in Chattanooga or Memphis or Knoxville or where it is.
It's in Knoxville.
Okay.
And these properties that I'm talking about are just outside of Knoxville.
Okay.
Do me a favor.
Sure.
I'm in a really bad place for cell service.
Okay.
Do you have my email address?
Go ahead and give it to me if you could.
It's HADAMS, ADAMS, at Collamore, KOELLAMOORE.com.
Got it. Perfect.
If you could send me your contact information, send me kind of your general acquisition criteria. I specialize only in investment sales, with multifamily being a large component of what I do.
Okay.
So just send me what you're looking for. Remind me we talked on the phone, because my memory is not what it used to be. And as soon as I hear back from my client on these units, I can send you a confidentiality agreement and get you some details.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. That's a perfect scenario right up my alley. So I appreciate that.
Okay.
I will send you that.
Yeah.
I'll send you that email this afternoon. So I see that you spent.
Wonderful. Thank you very much.
I see that you spent a lot of your career in Central Florida. What area were you in?
I actually graduated high school in Oviedo and got my real estate license when I was 18.
Nice.
And this is all I've ever done. I lived right outside of the University of Central Florida in that area.
Yep.
And my portfolio was I spent the first 23 years of my career there. So I did a lot, but the last 5 years I was there, I was in-house for a German investment group, and my portfolio was Orlando, Tampa, Jacksonville.
Awesome.
So
very good.
are you from that area?
Well, so it's funny. I live in Atlanta now. I'm from New England, but I graduated high school in Boca. So not super
in
close
Boca, okay.
to where you are, but we used to travel up to that area to play a golf tournament here and there. And so very,
Yeah,
very familiar with the Orlando area. I have a niece that lives in Claremont Bay. So,
yeah.
yep. So awesome.
It's very small world.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So, well, I appreciate your time. Thanks for taking my call. And I'll look forward to,
Absolutely. Thank you for calling.
yeah, I look forward to following up with you.
Okay, sounds like a plan.
Take
Thanks.
care. Thanks.
Listen. There was so much to dissect. I'm not even sure I know where to actually start. But Peter, if you can change your name, from now on, we're just gonna put billionaire MF Peter on there. And now people outside of the group could think it stands for multifamily, but we know inside what it stands for, right? We understand what it stands for. Dude, that was amazing. I just give one favorite part of mine, which is now I'm patented calling it your spin move. You have a Hakeem Olajuwon spin move. When people are trying to get off the phone, you naturally understand how to extract one or two more pieces. And it's not just like BS, like, oh, so how's the weather out there? Like, you're just like, she's in the middle of having horrible service. You can actually hear the phone cracking and piece like, so what, what else do you do? Effortlessly, man. Like billionaire MF Peter from now on, bro.
So here's what I want to comment on that call, because this is actually the first Zoom that we've done that I've pretty much been silent the whole time. and the dialogue's been great, and I've had half an ear on it, and I have to turn the volume down sometimes because when I'm dialing, I don't want them to hear the Zoom call in the background. Yep. But I got a whole bunch of voicemail today. I was not reaching anybody. I was so frustrated. And then you guys started calling. I'm like, well, I got to hold off on this one. What I wanted to say was, Lene, I appreciate you being here. Your resistance to calling was palpable, right? I could feel that. And I experience it too. So I want you to know that that's not unique to you, right? And it doesn't, I think when you guys listen to me talk to these brokers, I think I've come across as fairly comfortable, right?
Yes.
It's not always comfortable to pick up the phone and call. You just have to power through that and do it, right? And this one in particular, I had some resistance to calling her. And it's funny, the reason I did is when you look at her background, she's, in my mind, the best people for us to talk to are people that are a little bit newer in their career, right? They're not going to be as established with all their buyers, and we're going to have a better chance of some of the newer brokers bringing us their deal. Well, I'm not sure that that's a good belief. I think it's number one, it's a limiting belief. Number two, some of the best agents could ultimately, they're the best, they're award winning for a reason, right? And some of them are award winning and they're obnoxious and they don't have time for new people and they're going to shut you down. And so what? Continue to follow up with them anyway. Bug them until they tell you, hey, never call me again, right? But I had this preconceived notion that this woman is going to be, she's had so much success over the years that she's not going to want to deal with a quote newbie, right? And nothing could have been further from the truth, right? She's as warm as they come.
Yeah.
And that's exactly who I tend to connect with, right? People that respond like that. If somebody's really super cold and super short, if they have a deal, will I follow up with them? Yeah, but am I going to spend a lot of time trying to develop a relationship with that person? No. This woman made me feel right at home, right? I'm gonna send her an email this afternoon, 100%. She's gonna be on a call list. If not, I don't want to bug her, right? So I probably won't call her every week, but I won't let a month go by without calling her.